Oh, fell off. I think that goes right back on. Okay.
Did you figure out which one of these works?
No. Let me do that. They do need to get probably washed out. Hello, everybody. Alright, we're working in my garden today. Just brought out some water to spray the bottom of the plants because the bugs are laying their eggs on the very bottom of the plant, like almost at the dirt level. And sometimes there's dirt on the plant itself and I can't see, so I'm just going to spray the dirt off the plant so that I can see better. I think it's this one is the one I usually use, but it has some water in it, so I can see if it sprays. Let's see. This one's leaking. It works, but it also leaks. Actually, probably, yeah. Just got to get duct tape around this. This has a hole in the metal. That works. It just has a hole. With duct tape. Look, just watch. You said, let me see. Just turn.
I can't see. I can't turn my head.
You can't turn your head? All right, hold on, guys.
My hand is killing me.
Just watch. See, it just has a hole. There's duct tape over that. Because it's old, metal just corroded a little bit on the side. There's just a hole right there.
Watch that.
It's just a
Shock. Cut your finger on that. Be careful.
Okay. It smells like it already has bugs right in it. Got left in there last year, but it's probably kind of old. You can dump it near something that, but I think it should probably not be used. This one I think works too. I don't think there's a problem with this one. You have to put some water in it to find out. It's that green one that doesn't work. I'll put some water in this to find out. Hi, Jamie. Hi, Ryder. Hi, everybody. We're going to get down to gardening in a second. Well, this is part of it, I guess. It's part of gardening is making sure your garden tools work. Well, until I bleach these out at the end of the year.
A lot of things to be done.
Let's check if this works. So we're going to have to do a spray later. We do use organic bug spray, but some of the eggs are starting to hatch of the little vine borer ones that drill into the plants. And if you don't spray them before they drill in, then it's you have to commit surgery on your plants. So I'd rather not have to do that too much. Avoid surgery as much as possible. So let's see. Just checking if this works with water. You would put bug spray in these, but I think this one, the seal is just a little broken, so it leaks because I see the seal on it was broken a little bit. If you get the little piece of plastic, there it goes. Hold on. Doesn't have much power, but I also didn't power it as much as I probably could. When it's more full, it has more power.
Did you get any dirt in that?
Maybe.
You have to rinse
Yeah.
the whole thing.
You rinse the whole thing out there.
Rinse that last line. Just use the hose and power it all. And power the other thing and make sure there's no debris.
And then I want to get water on my phone. Hold on. A little dirt in this. Yeah, there was a little dirt stuck in there. Okay. I think it just needs to be pumped more. And yet, it has a little bit of a leak on the seal, so that's why it's not staying. Then it doesn't have the air pressure to pump as much.
Bring it here. Maybe the seal is gone. Put a
It is. It's not gone, but it's not. It's like not fully.
Fine. Bring it here.
I don't know. It works. It just needs, I think, a better seal because it's not getting the air pressure it needs.
Bring me the whole thing, Emma.
You can hear it. Hear it?
Bring me the whole thing.
Yeah. I am. Hold on.
Yeah, but I'm watching.
Yeah, you can literally hear it. There's a piece of plastic and the plastic ripped.
There was a white flange
Hold on.
downstairs.
Take this off. Watch. You hear it?
I think you're listening to your fan in your head.
No. This. You hear it.
Hold on.
Did it fall in? Oh, it fell all the way in. That's it. It's ripped. It's a little thing that's ripped. It
The
fell all the
blue
way in.
thing?
That blue thing, yeah.
Is this just water?
Yes. It's just water. Just testing it with water. But I think that's the problem is just it's not sealed. There's this that it just broke.
Yeah, it's broke.
I don't know. If you want to mess
Can
with
you
that, I'm
give
gonna go
me
get the bug eggs and
Give me
stuff.
the water.
The hose. There's a leak. Yes, it sprung a leak. Yeah, it's just a little plastic circle.
Fill that up again. Or let me go ahead.
Bring it down. Need a new ring. Yeah, this needs a new ring or to fix the ring somehow. It's a new little plastic piece.
See all the dirt in here though? When the
Yeah.
dirt is in here, it can't seal properly.
Yeah, I'll rinse that too.
What happens
I
with
was
the
rinsing
faucets
the whole
is
thing.
if people go, these don't work, they leak. No, you gotta take it out, you have to oil it so that the metal to metal is smooth. All machinery has to get oiled. Metal to metal grinds. You put smooth on it and it's smooth.
Jamie said we just got a new sprayer to exterminate all the scorpions.
Well, that sounds fun.
They live in what, Arizona, I think, something like that. Sorry, hose got stuck.
Can I see the hose?
The fuller it is, also, the more water pressure you get because you don't have to pump it so many times. But yeah, you rinse that. They wear out from all the chemicals. Yeah, exactly. And I accidentally left chemicals in the other one over the winter, which I shouldn't have done. This one I accidentally left the chemicals in it. Dummy dum dum. Dummy dum dum. So it smells like bug spray. Can kind of dump it near the base. I have to dump it, so I'll just dump it near the base of these plants, and it's just old bug spray. I don't know if it'll actually do anything because it's old, but we'll just dump it near the base and see if it helps. I don't want to pour it on the plants because it's like just old, but we'll pour it next to the base of the plants. Down the stems. This one just needs some duct tape. This has been, I've had this one for 12 years more, like 3 houses. Throw these near the base. Water the plants with it.
I need to get a washer. Maybe the other one has a washer. Where's the other bin?
What?
Does that one have a washer?
I don't see a washer on this. Oh, no, there is. This one has a nice big heavy duty washer. That's probably why it lasted so long. This one's got a huge washer. Didn't even see it.
Just go to the store and I bought washers for the hoses. Where's this?
Actually, there might be one on the other one, the one that doesn't work. You take it off the other one.
Where's that one?
In the shed.
Go get this
We'll
one
see
works.
if we
So
can, that
go
one
get-
works. That
hold
one
on.
just needs some duct tape on the middle. That needs to get
This is
washed
a
though.
different side. Go get
Yeah.
me the other one. That's
Let me
broken.
see if it's, yeah, we have an
You know
old.
what? You go to the store and you get a washer.
Yep. Hi, little Josie, something like that. How are you doing? Yeah, we have this one. My mom got at like, I don't know, it was one of her clients. She sells houses. So one of her clients gave it to her, but it doesn't really work. And the sprayer part's missing. So see if we can take the, if there is one, take it off of that. Let's see. I'll use whatever that is, but let's see if there's one on this.
How do you know this one doesn't work?
This is nothing that doesn't have.
Can I?
First of all, it's just missing the sprayer entirely. There's no sprayer for it.
I think that's downstairs.
Well, we can't find it. I don't know. I tried. There was something wrong with it when I went to try it. It wasn't working. But you can
Does that have a
take this
washer?
for now.
Let me see
if
if
it
that
works.
washer is the same size. I don't careful when you pull it because they get.
I know.
What happens is they get.
Well,
You got
this
to
one
oil them.
Hasn't really been used, so.
Don't take it off. Can I?
You gotta-
Can I
No,
see
no.
this? Don't take it off yet.
Why not? Let's see if it fits on that.
I was going to see. If
Oh,
this-
let's see. No, that's not gonna work. It doesn't screw in the same way. This screws in
Maybe that one. Give me.
the washer. See if it fits up on there. I don't know. If you stretch a little bit. We're trying.
Maybe too big.
Yeah, let's see. That's better.
Can I see the?
Just see if it seals. It looks better. Yeah, you gotta tighten that one. Oh, I don't hear any leakage anymore.
No, it is.
Oh, a little bubble. Not as bad though.
Don't spray it at me, please. There you go.
There we go.
The only problem is you got to do it tight so when you take it apart,
Missed
you're
myself.
going to have to use your strength to untwist it.
Missed myself with
Do you
water.
hear what I'm saying?
When there's not as much water in it, it loses its air pressure
All right.
anyway.
Well, you want to take it off because you got to put bug
Yeah,
stuff.
I gotta put bug spray in it later, not now. Wait till night to do that because the bees.
See how you fixed one?
Yeah.
Don't throw this away because we may be able to find
Yeah.
that sprayer thing and then get a washer for that, and then you'll have 3 of them. The other one works or doesn't?
That one works. It just needs some duct tape. Duct tape's inside. It just has a little metal, so it's spraying out the side a little bit.
Wand, you can't fit that wand onto that thing. They're all made
No, they're all made
specifically.
different. This one we've had for like 12, 15 years, forever. So it's just the metal's corroded a little bit. The metal's just a little corroded.
You gotta take care of these. They're not cheap.
Yeah, I gotta
Take
remember
care
to
of
get the
them,
bug
and
spray
I
out of
bet
it at the
you
end of the
gotta
year.
line 'em up on a shelf.
Gotta not leave the bug spray in it at the end of the year. Anyway, so this is the garden today that we're working on. Let me have a sip of my drink under here. Definitely hot. It's not hot as it was though. We got a little bit of a cool down. It's not as humid. The humidity went away. Lee Jose says, I'm excited going, really sorry. I am going my last message. Okay, I don't know what happened, but really sorry, 1000 sorry. Why are you giving her a baby bottle? Oh. Ryder's going to play her favorite game. Have a nice time, Ryder. I am full support, full sharing. Thank you for the support. Yeah, and you don't have to go.
Another red thing.
Get him, get him, get him. Where is he? Is he gone?
Hold on.
No, where's the bug?
Don't move, 'cause they fly away.
Yeah, but where is he? There's the bug.
Yeah.
Oh, he's over here. What's he doing over here?
Lose my train of
Usually they go
thought.
for the
Hold on, honey,
squash.
don't move. It was either in this plant or that plant. Where did it go? They like buzz. They're red, so.
Yeah, I thought they usually just go for the squash. If you can get him.
Oh, no, that's not him. Hold on.
Mama's trying to stalk a bug. Try to make them fly so you can
Unless he
whack
wants to
them.
move.
Oh, something just flew out. I don't know what it was.
They're fast.
Yeah, it zipped right by me. I couldn't even see it.
He landed right in one of these.
These are taking over the peppers, though, some of these. That's why I said you got to keep the peppers all together because stuff takes over. Peppers are so small. But peppers are getting overrun by everything else. I was just saying that's next year. You're not going to get many peppers this year. Your peppers are getting choked out by everything else. That's why I said you got to put the peppers all together. Yeah, because you didn't plant them the way I said to plant them. You got to plant peppers all together in one. They support each other. It's too late now. Because look, everything else is bigger.
Stop moving. They come around and then you gotta like get them.
Stop
I
moving.
sit out here and I watch for the bug.
So there's a tip. If people grow peppers all together. They all kind of support each other because they're too small otherwise. We're going to have a dud year on peppers because Mom didn't plant them right, but everything else is doing good. Everything else is doing so good that peppers are just getting choked out. Hey, Court, really, I am no going, supporting, sharing. Thank you. Well, thank you for the support. All right. So we're over here looking for eggs, bug eggs. I got my little magnifying glass. Oh, and where's that little water bottle I brought out to spray the plants with? Here we go. This was to spray the dirt off the bottom of the plants so that I can see if there's eggs under there, because the plants are so dirty it's hard to see. They lay them way down at the base of the root, like almost under the roots. And then it's hard to see. Oh, I have these on to keep the allergies off my arm because I'm allergic to everything, but it's so hot. Like hot wearing sleeves in the garden. Alright, let's see. This is what I was going to do. Oh yeah, there's a bug in there too. Thought I could see him. Now I can see him because of the water. I was trying to find him. There he is. See, they've been hatching. I think there's 2 of them. So these are ones that already hatch. These drill into the plants. They're like little tiny clear. They're so tiny you might not be able to see them very well. It's so bright. God, it's so hot. Can you see them on the tip of my finger? It's like a little clear with just, do you see the black head? That is a bug. They go into the plant. So we will smush you. Smush, smush, smush. But yeah, see, they chew. I can show you what they're doing because they're just starting. Now, if you don't get them when they're just starting, then they chew way all the way to the plant, and then you have to cut the whole open and pull them out. But this is what they're doing. See, it's so hot over here. I can't even see my phone screen because it's so bright. But see what they're doing here. Where's my finger? There it is. See, it's all like yellow. You can see the yellow spot where they chewed. And then you can kind of see right there, see that kind of white? That's, I think, another one in there. I'm just trying to dig him out. See? They're like clear little caterpillars, but they turn white as they chew. The more they chew, the more and more they chew, they will turn into these big white grubs, and then you would have to cut open the whole plant. Right now they're at the surface, so I just kind of nubbed the surface like that. Sorry. Right now they're kind of more at the surface, so I didn't have to cut the whole plant open. I just kind of nubbed the front of it right there. But if they get all the way in, then you literally have to cut the whole plant open. So we're trying to get them before they get into the plants. So some are eggs, some are just starting to hatch, and I'm kind of grabbing them out. Spray this. I'm just trying to get the dirt off so I can see. Maybe like a more harsher spray, like a jet spray. Make sure there's no more in here. Up and check the other side. Please do spam. Hi, Smiley. How are you? Hunting bugs again. Yep. Every day. Yeah, Josie, the emojis and stuff, it's fine like every now and then, but just try not to do them too much. It's spamming when you do them too much. You'll end up getting a timeout. So just not too much, okay? We appreciate the support. Just don't want people spamming. Yeah, I'm definitely not looking for a date, that's for sure. Fly. Gosh. Oh, did this die? I think my fan died. I'll go plug it back in. Yeah, these are dead. I'll go plug those back in when I go in. At least there's a little bit of a breeze. Let's see. So yeah, you're seeing the early stages of the bug hunt. I'm just hoping I get before they hoping I get them before they get too far into the plant. Hot. Oh, there's a flower. My little flowers are coming. So we're Italian, we eat the flowers. It's an Italian delicacy. Let me look in here and make sure there's no bugs in here. You don't want to eat them with bugs. We make fried flowers with these. So I save the flowers that are about to fall off. See. Towel over here. I feel like there might be another one in here somewhere. Need to get the water off of this side to see. Just gonna see this side. Yeah, see, it's just in the dirt, so I can't see the eggs. Oh, yep, there's one, I think. It might have already hatched, because this looks like a few that hatched, you know? There's one. Got it. Oh! Is everyone having a nice day today? Oh, there's a cucumber beetle. Just crawled up on me. We still have our little tray for the bugs. I put the bugs on the tray and then I give the tray to the chickens to eat. I brought some goodies to the chickens earlier. They had some watermelon. This is just water right now. But yeah, the chickies had some watermelon. And then I brought them some mealworms. I think the goats had some watermelon. I told my mom to split it between the goats and the chickens, so I don't know if I think she went to give them to the goats. As long as she brought them, then they should have had it. Looney's inside because it's too hot. We'll probably take another trip to the lake later. Because Looney loves her trips to the lake. Let's see. Oh, yep, there's another one. Yeah, they're hatching on this one. This one's hatching them. Another one there. They're not moving a lot right now because they're just babies. They're very slow, but this one's tiny. Smush it. I don't know how I even see these things. You can only see them because you see where you just have to know what to look for. You see where it's chewed. And then you kind of dig around in there until you feel something squishy. With the tip, you just use the tip of something sharp. You can use a needle, a little scissor. See, you can see where it's chewed. But it's so at the base of the plant that if you weren't looking, you wouldn't notice. I pull the dirt back and then, you know, a lot of people don't examine their plants this thoroughly. So yeah, you just take this and kind of go around in the hole that they already made that hole. So I just go in there where it's soft and continue to poke around. Make sure there's nothing else in there. And then yeah, I have a little right here, Lucky. I think that's one too. Can't tell. They have like little, all you can see is like a little black dot. I think I hear a Lucky. Jamie said, I'm beginning to think you're just saying you're sending me rain, but not actually doing it, Smiley. MJ said, do a rain dance. You guys want me to do the rain dance? I actually have a rain stick. Want me to get a rain stick and do a rain dance? Lucky! Oh, I have to put my fan back on the charger anyway. Lucky! Smiley, your husband Lucky's here. Woo! Yeah, Looney's in because it's too hot. But we're going to take her to the lake later. I get my gardening work done and then we go to the lake. Like I said, that's kind of been our routine. Summer routine. Can you get in there? Yeah? Would you like to go through your cat door? Go on. Hi. Good. Hi. I gotta put this on the charger. Here. Put this back on the charger. Hi, Lucky. So that can charge because it died. Husband Lucky, he's the cat. Getting some food, Lucky. Oh, let me get an ice pack for my head because the fan's dead, so we gotta go on ice pack. Kitty! Jamie said, MJ, did you get sleep after your marathon? I saw that. I watched some of it this morning. I watched some of your marathon this morning. You were on for like 7 hours. The only time I do that is when I go from gardening to like the lake and do like a full day live stream. Which we'll try to do a little bit today. As long as my phone battery lasts, I'll take you guys to the lake with us later. You said it's too hot for Lucky too. I think he's just hungry. He goes outside. He goes in the woods and stuff, so I don't know if because he's so low to the ground, he can get into little shady areas, nooks and crannies. This watermelon. Upshot, is it, Ari? What's upshot? I think I might do that when I fill up the pool. That sounds good. Bring my Fresca out because I think my other one's empty. Oh, look at the ice pack for the head. Oh, these are so hot, but it's so itchy without them. I mean, it's itchy already still, but it's even more itchy without them. Alright, ice pack. Oh. Is Looney being a good girl today? Yeah, she's being pretty good. How hot is it? It's not that bad. It's like 85. It's not as bad as it was. It's not 95 like last week. The goats have water? I hear them make a noise.
Just give them water.
Okay.
They probably want hay.
Oh,
You know what I
hay?
know? The bird, she just laid.
Oh, okay.
She goes out, she goes in, she sits under the manger, and then she gets up, and the goat goes and sits on it.
Sits on the egg?
I told Nancy to go buy and get some collards, and she goes, I'm gonna give them 16.
Alright.
She's the one that made the.
If he hasn't tried them yet, they're pretty good. Yeah, you can't do anything with one. Gotta wait till you have at least 3. Oh. I kind of like them better. I feel like they're not as eggy. Like, they don't give you that, like, eggy aftertaste. Like, sulfury. Right. I wonder what the humidity is. Yeah, the humidity's not as bad as it was. That's why it's like more bearable out here today. It's a little more bearable today. Little bit. Alright, let's see. Oh, there's 2. No, not as many. A few, but not as many. Here, watch. See, this is what these little, these are the eggs that make those little things. Better? The other one, it fell. Oh, there's actually 2 of them. One's in my, oh, I got it off, I think. I don't know if it got knocked off. I'm just gonna just put my fingers into there because I don't know if it's still stuck to my finger or not. Hit the bottom of this leaf and it knocked the egg off that I had on my finger. Yeah, I have to like have my head in the dirt to do this. It It's definitely hard to see. Oh. Hold on. I'm going to keep both my hands because it's hard to do it with one hand. take off the lower leaves here. It makes it easier to see what's going on. And the bugs like to lay on the lower leaves anyway, so takes away the places they like to nest. Makes it a little more difficult for them. Makes it a little harder for them. Oh, my hip. Where my hip is right now. Definitely have to do a spray tonight because these babies are hatching. Oh, yep, see, there's one. See, they lay kind of on the bottom. I'm going to cut this off and then I can show you it's right on it. It's on the bottom of this leaf. On the bottom of this leaf. It would be a leaf. I cut it off, but we're going to cut this off and then I'll show you what's underneath it is a little right there. So those are the eggs. That's what I'm looking for. These tiny little red dots or chew marks that are like yellow brassy chew marks where they enter the plant. So that's what we're looking for. And this is how we do organic pest control. And try not to spray. We'll be spraying with Thuricide tonight, which is a BT Bacillus something. Bacillus thuringiensis, something like that. I forget. It has a chemical name. But they call it Thuricide or BT. Look in here to make sure there was no other bugs. Just been checking, kind of seeing their hatch rate lately. See if they're actually hatching. I think that's one. I can't tell. It might just be a dot, a piece of dirt. Yeah, that's just a piece of dirt. But there is, right here, it looks a little, I feel like there's also some chewing going on right here. You see here where I took that off, there's still, this is where I know where to look. When I took that leaf off, there's still yellowing in here. So he went in. So I just let him in a second ago. So when I see that there's still yellowing there, it makes me think that something might be in there. So I take the edge of my scissor and kind of dive in a little bit. Oh. Let's see if I can find him. Where is he? He's in there. He's just like tiny, tiny. There he is, that little black dot. You can see his head. So hard to see them. See the little black dot. This is another one of their hatching. They're teensy. Yeah.
Although some of them probably already get in.
Yeah, I'm getting the ones that look like they've like kind of started to break the surface, but they're still on the surface, so I don't have to.
Why don't you just get a little bowl with the Thuricide and put them in it?
See, right there. This tiny little.
When you're done, spray the whole area.
Thing there. He's just tiny. It's really hard for you guys to see on camera. It's like microscopic. All you can see is the little black head. Even I can't really see it very well. I'm just dropping them all in this, and then you burn this whole thing, everything I put in this bucket. So yeah, they came out of this. So anytime you see anything of that yellowing, you want to look in there, because that's the sign that they're getting into the plant. They start chewing. Actually, that looks like a second one there. See the little black head? It's white with the little black head. We can go to the lake later, bud. Just smushing them. Smush, smush, smush. Let me just make sure there's nothing else in there, because they lay their eggs in like 1s or 2s, sometimes 3 or 4, but the most I've ever seen on one plant is like 8. Lucky and the dog. These sillies. Yeah, they're gross. At least they don't look that gross when they're tiny. They're easier to kill. They're like these big globby white things when they're big. Right now they're like so tiny they're clear. They hatch teensy tiny and they just nibble their way through the skin of the plant. And then they chew through the plant and like hollow it out and get bigger as they do so. I mean, he did one the other day. Gets up, she goes and sits right on them. Kind of weird. It's like the bird thinks that like this is her birdie hat. Whiskey sitting on eggs. My mom said Whiskey sitting on eggs. Ari the bug exterminator. Yep. I'm the bug lady. Do not put your bugs near me. I will kill them all. That one's fine. I was just getting the bottom leaves off. Yeah, so we're just taking the bottom leaves off because it gives them nowhere to lay their eggs. I think that's good. Then you just look around. Make sure there's no more eggs anywhere. I don't know, sometimes it's like, I'm not sure, so I just pick something off anyway. Rather be safe than sorry. Rather safe than sorry. If it looks questionable, I take it off. Alright, I don't see any more. I haven't been seeing, we got a few squash bugs last night, but I haven't been seeing many of those, and the cucumber beetles, I haven't seen as many of those either. Is that an egg? Wait, that's one. Yeah, that's one. Let me just smush it. That one might have already hatched, though. I can't tell, it didn't look like there was anything really in it. Okay, looks pretty good. Alright, that plant looks good. They lay in waves, so I gotta keep checking them because, like, there might not be some this day and then they might lay more tomorrow. Yeah, I'm the bug lady right now. MJ likes bugs. I'm like, come on, MJ, come on over. You can learn lots about garden bugs. I know MJ likes to learn about garden bugs, so. MJ said you should write a children's book on your confused animals. It would be hilarious. Yeah, my guinea hen that thinks she's a goat, and the goat kind of thinks she's a chicken if he's sitting on eggs. They grow up together. They think they're each other. Whiskey was raised with chickens when he was younger too. We used to raise the baby chicks. We used to always raise our baby chicks in the goat house. So Whiskey, he's used to chickens. That's why that's why he's like fine with Marigold in there, and Lily too, because we used to always raise our baby chicks in with the goats. Because it was right next door. We had like the goats house on this side in their yard, and then the chicken coop, it was like divided. So you would raise the chicks on the goat side yard so that the younger chicks and the older chicks could meet through the fence, and then they'd get acclimated to each other through the fence on the goat side. Oh, yep, there's one more. The tiny one. Tiny little egg. So yeah, they always they grew up together like that. So the goats do fine with chickens and stuff. They've kind of learned not to trample them, and they headbutt her a little bit when she's like getting in the way or wanting steal their food or whatever, but they more like just kind of stomp. They don't actually like ram into her and hurt her. They just do like a stomp and kind of like, get out of here. Making sure I can see this one. Okay. Don't see anything on this one. Oh, dirty, dirty, dirty. Dirty, dirty, dirty. Dirty, dirty, dirty. I need more water for my watermelons, though. I think you're supposed to like heavily water these. These need a little more water. They're finally starting to grow, but they ain't doing well. And I had one on this side. I don't know where the one on this side went. Oh no, it's still there. It's just not doing so hot. It is still there though. I was like, what happened to the watermelon that was on that side? It's still there. It's just hiding. It was hiding under the other plant. There it is. It's very tiny. Tiny. So teensy tiny. Yeah, just blow around. Alright, where's the skizzers I had? Here they are. MJ's learning and happy. Oh, good. Yeah, I used to love to write. I don't know. I went into like a deep writer's block, and then I haven't written in like forever, but I used to love to write. As you guys saw, I have like 700 journals like filled up from when I was in high school and younger. I used to just write nonstop.
He wants to come out again.
Lucky can come out. It's daytime. He just went in, I think, to get food. It's daytime, Lucky. Get your adventures in while it's light out.
Put Looney out on the run if it gets cloudy, but it's still.
Yeah. Still a little hot, huh?
Still hot. For a few minutes. It cools off.
don't see anything over there. Wow. Put all my messages on. There we go. Just my carrots coming up more. It's hard to find a place to put the tripod in where it won't be on the plants. I don't want it messing up my plants. Great. We got this big nice vine here. Oh, it's getting stepped on a little bit though. You gotta check the whole vine underneath and make sure nothing lays eggs along the vine. There's one. There's one there. Oh. So thirsty. Throw that over there. Ivana says, hi Ari. Hi Ivana, how are you? How you doing? How everybody doing today? Oh, there's another squash bug. Let me get you. You are a squash bug. A squash bug, a squash bug. We gotta put him on the tray and go kill him. Hold on, let me go put him on my tray. The tray's over here. That's gonna go to the chickens get those. There we go. Alright, die. Sorry, I gotta bring my tray over here. I left my tray over here. The tray like warped in the sun. I left the tray in the sun and it's like warped. Melted. Oh yeah, there's a squashy bug. I squashed the squash bug. Let me get my drink too. Look, it's thirsty. Thirsty, thirsty, thirsty. Oh. Oh. Squash bug, more like squashed bug, right? Yes, I like to squash the squash bugs. I haven't found as many of those though. So we're getting ahead of them. They have like a prime mating season. As long as you stay ahead of the adults and their eggs while they're mating, then you don't have to deal with them for the rest of the year afterwards. At least most of the time, you know. You can kill most of them, then you don't have to deal with them as much. Let's see. I don't know. Move this over too. This has to come off. Here, do that to the chickens. There's a little vegetable. Cut that up. Bring this up here. Yeah, what's everyone else been up to lately? I heard Jamie's gonna get her pool ready. That'll be nice. That'll be nice to go in the pool. Pools are fun. I'm hoping to go to the lake later, like I said. It's been me and Looney's routine because it's been way too hot for animals lately. So the lake is like the only place where I feel like she can play comfortably. Otherwise, it's just too hot. Let's see. Oh, so hot. The lake is a great place to go. MJ said, gonna listen. I love the peaceful sounds of your channel, so calming and relaxing. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, you can hear the birdies and stuff. Sometimes I get so absorbed in like what I'm doing, I forget to talk, but I try to keep the conversation engaged as much as I can. You guys feel free to also chat in the chat when I get quiet. Continue the conversation if you can. I had a chronic fatigue. I have chronic fatigue syndrome, so I had like a flare up the past few days, so I was not doing much the past couple days, so I'm happy to be back out in my garden again, because I missed a couple days out here. It's just too much sometimes. When I have chronic fatigue syndrome, I don't know if anyone else has dealt with that, but it literally feels like my whole body is like got weights like strapped down and like just pulling me down to the earth. Like just moving is difficult. Doing anything is just like 10 times harder than it should be. Things I can like do fine on a normal day, I just can't do. So that's what I deal with on a semi-regular basis. It kind of sucks, but let's see. Make sure I don't. But so I had a flare up for a couple days. It's usually if I push myself too hard or do too much one day, then the next day is trash. Oh, there's an egg. There you go. Get that one. They're just like little orange things, so I just smush them with my fingernails like that. Smushy, smush, smush. Smushy, smush, smush. MJ said, you're good, it's nice and peaceful, you're so relaxing. Oh, I'm mostly in bed, it sucks, no energy. Maybe that's what you got too. Maybe you have chronic fatigue syndrome. It's horrible. And I know it's like another one of those like catch-all diagnoses. It's basically like, oh, we don't know what's wrong with you or why you're tired all the time. So it's a syndrome, not a disease. Or a disorder, you know? It's like a collection of symptoms. They call it a syndrome. It's like you just have a collection of things that you display, but I do kind of line up with all of the you can read about it. Like I'm like, oh, that's me to a T. It's like you have to conserve. They call it like spoon. That's I think where spoon theory came from, was mix of like fibromyalgia and chronic fatigue syndrome. And it's like you have to, I don't know why they use spoons as opposed to anything else, but it's like you have to conserve your energy, or you I'm just trying to get that Japanese beetle, he flew off. Yeah, you have to like conserve your energy because you don't know what else you're gonna have to do later. And if you use too much of your energy, then like, it's like you're using energy you're borrowing energy from the next day. You know? It's like if I overdo it one day, it would be like I'm borrowing energy from tomorrow, and then the next day I'm trashed. Just getting this egg. Yeah, it's rough. It can be rough, but I'm just happy to feel good today. It just sucks because I like being out. Nobody wants to be disabled. I mean, I guess some people do, but I like being able to be out and doing things. Like if I could work at if gardening could be my job, even like working at a garden center, and like I felt good to do it, if it wasn't like so draining on my body, that would be great. I don't want to feel like trash. The problem, you can't hold a job because can't hold a job when you don't know how you're gonna feel the next day. That was my problem when I did work, is I would be like really great on the days that I did work. Like all my bosses loved me, but then I would be calling out sick all the time. Because it's like I'd have good days and bad days. So like my bosses were like, you know, like you're great when you're here, but you have to like be here. You can't just like miss every other day of work or whatever, you know? Is there a bug going onto this one? I can't even tell. I think it's just a flower. Someone's trying to get into this. Oh, yep, here's another one. See, there's another one of those little things. This one you can see, he's a little caterpillar. Those are those grubs that try to get into the plant. This one I could see right away because he was trying to get into the fruit. No, no, no. Smush, smush, smush. But yeah, those will grow. They burrow into the plant. And they'll keep growing and growing and growing. I don't know if this zucchini will keep growing or not because it was trying to burrow into it. It might heal. I can't go in that deep. All right. Get this little egg. Like another one I see down here. Another one. That one was hard to get. It was like between two leaves. Yeah, I just wish I felt better. I'd be a kick-ass person if I felt better all the time. If I felt how I feel like on a good day all the time, I'd be kick-ass. I'd be kicking ass and taking names. But it's not how it is. Gotta deal with what I got. Khalid says, I hope you were fine and feeling well. I am today. Today's a much nicer day. So, tiny little wiggler. Yeah. Those are those, the vine borers. The ones I've been showing that drill their way into the plants. That's what we're going for today. If I find squash bugs and other things on my journey, then that's good too. But we're looking for the vine borers today. I feel like examine all the roots of your plants. Oop, another little flower fell off. Let's make sure there's no, what are they called? Cucumber beetles in the flowers. That's where they like to hide lately. There's not a lot left, but when there are, they hide in the flowers. Oh, that's just an ant. There we go. And then, yeah, I've been putting my flowers in this cup to make fried flowers with. We fry our flowers like like zucchini, like chicken nuggets. They like little mini chicken nuggets. There's a little egg. Yeah, there's like a few on each plant. They're just kind of hard to find. I have to spray it with dirt with the water to be able to see what I'm looking at. Oh yeah, there's two on this one, on the bottom of this leaf. I don't want to take this off because it's a flower, but I can show. Just make sure it popped. You can like hear it when it pops. And then this one. Pop. Heard it pop. Pop, pop, pop. See? I smushed it. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. So they'll start there, and then yeah, when they hatch, they'll drill the stem. They do it right at the bottom here, so they can drill in. Get this down here. But that's why I take off the lower leaves as much as possible, because that's where they lay them. So that's why we're taking off as many of the lower leaves. It just gives them less places to lay them and easier for me to find them. If they do, I want to look at the bottom of all. Does it taste good? Hi, Connie. Connie says, hi, I love when you go live. When I'm at dialysis. Oh, are you at dialysis today? I hope it goes well and you feel okay. But yeah, that's nice. Yeah, it's nice to have, I guess, something to do while you're waiting. I would think that too, I guess, if I was having like a long appointment. Sometimes, like if I'm in the waiting room for a long time, I watch stuff on YouTube. Good. I already did half these plants, but like I said, they keep laying, but there's not as many on them because I already checked them, but there's still a few, and there's a few like I missed, I think, that have hatched and started going into the plant, so I don't want that. But look, my some of my beets are coming up, my little beets, and then these are carrots. The carrots are doing very well. I just don't want them getting choked. Sometimes these little strings choke them. Yeah, those are all carrots. Ain't that cool? Beets and carrots. I have to stake up these other remaining tomatoes that are over here too. Get weeds. I just pull the weeds while I'm doing things. That's what my mom's always say, like, I weed so much, and I'm like, I weed while I'm doing other stuff. I don't just weed, I weed while I'm going down the rows. I pull the weeds. That's for the chickens, that's their bugs. Chicken bugs. Alright, let's go down a little bit. Yes, I'm here. Well, I hope it's going well. I know, it's probably annoying sitting there. Probably quite annoying sitting there all day, huh? Doesn't dialysis take like 4 hours or more? Like 2 to 4 hours? my dad used to have some type of dialysis for his cancer, where they would like spin his blood and then put it was like, I think like for an immunotherapy type thing, they would like spin it and then put it back into him. I forget what it was for. It wasn't like dialysis, but it was like they would take his white blood cells out and like spin them and then put them back in. Oh, getting so itchy. Itchy, itchy, itchy. I have to look up what that was called. He did so many things, my stepdad, for cancer treatments. We did everything. He was only given 6 months, so doing everything we could is what kept him alive for 10 years. We were like, nope, we're gonna try everything in our power, everything that's available. Anyone gets cancer and doesn't want to die, you just do anything that's available that they'll let you do. All the clinical trials, everything. Some of it worked, some of it not so worked. But you just try everything you can. This one's like growing funky. I think it must have broken off somewhere. This one's growing funky. Funky, funky. Oh, it's just these things are so hot. But they're not even helping that much now that I'm like in the plants. I have to probably just take them off at some point and wash my arms. Let's see. That one a little bit. Spray, 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 spray. This is just water, by the way. This is just so I can spray the roots down so I can see, because they're dirty. Later on, we'll be doing our organic spray, but we don't want to mess with the bees. Even organic spray can mess with the bees, so we don't spray anything till nighttime. Water to... I have to refill this soon. It's just water, though. I don't think there's anything on this one. I did, like I said, I checked most of these the other day, so... Just making sure that, but there's still moths around, so you gotta check them to make sure that they don't lay them again. Okay, I hear Miss Marigold. Marigold, I had put some eggs, like I crushed eggshell into the garden around the plants, like as compost. And Marigold jumped in and was eating the crushed eggshells. So it's good for her anyway, it's calcium. Sometimes I feed, you can feed crushed eggshell to chickens and laying hens and stuff. When the chickens get older, we'll be feeding them back some of their eggshells. It just gives them a calcium boost, because they lose a lot of calcium when they're laying. You got to give them extra calcium. So, did I get that one off? There was a Japanese beetle, so I sprayed it with water to see if it would help me catch it. Well. Butterfly said, welcoming guys, like and subscribe. The chicken dude says hi. Hi, chicken dude. You want to see our chickens? I'm going to go over there anyway to cool off for a second, because it's cooler in their coop. Oh, I'm going to bring them these bugs. There's not a lot yet, but just give them what I have. Oh, here, you guys want some of this too? This is that chia seed stuff. I accidentally planted chias instead of these. So I've been pulling some and giving them to the chickens and the goats every now and then. Oh, smells good. There's a grasshopper. Oh. Can I get you? Can I feed you to the... Here, you can go to the... Killed him too. A grasshopper. Give him to the goats too. They're not the goats, the chickens. I grabbed them. Yep. The eggs? I'm not giving them eggs. Hi. Hey guys. So these are our chickens. Hi, chicken dude. Ooh, here we go. I've been giving them like a little pool of water to stand in if they want. If they get too hot, because it's very hot, they can just cool their feet off. Here you go. There's my dish. You get the bug? There's a bug on there, and some little dead, it was like a zucchini that didn't survive. Yeah, see, they like the chia. The little greens. There you go. You guys like the chia. I guess I planted chicken food. It kind of smells like minty. It honestly smells good. You can eat this stuff. It smells good. It's just planted way too much of it because I planted the wrong thing. So I got chia sprouts. I'm feeding them to the chickens and the goats. Ash is getting the bugs. There you go. There's our chickens. Hi, Butterfly, by the way. Marcel says thank you. Great, good vibes, positive. Thank you. That's how we try to keep it around here. You know, we all have good days and bad days, so I won't lie and say I'm like always queen of the positivity over here, but definitely not like an optimist, but take the birdies. Cool off in here because it's cooler over here. They always kick sand into their water. I gotta rinse that out. It's Apple. It's my girl Apple. See, that's the only way I can tell. Apple's lighter. See, if you put it over them both, Apple's a lighter color. Holly's a little darker between these two. Both the Orpingtons. Yeah, you guys like that? All right, finish that up so I can get my tray back. Did you get one, Sequoia? Yeah, at least the chickens like the chia. I felt like an idiot planting the wrong thing, but hey, at least I got like chicken food. Stuff they like. Ivana said, I love to see the chickens. I know, they're so fun. I love to watch them. There's Apple. Hi, Apple. My girl pecking at me. Pecking the dirt off my knees. You pecking the dirt off my knees, silly? Alright, I think you guys got everything on there. And then I get them. I've been giving them this. And since I put the water, I've been giving them like mealworms in the water. It like kind of entices them to also drink a little more. It's like bobbing for mealworms, bobbing for apples. There you go. Yeah, and they have to go to the water to get the mealworms. So, hi Court, how are you doing? Court said, hi chickens. Court says, I'm back. Hey Ari, Butterfly, Ivana. Yeah, good chickens. Good chickens. Let me take this over here because I got to fill up their grain too again. So hot. Hi, Apple girl. Hi, Apple. Burp, 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 burp. Hi. Burp, burp. You go get some mealworms? There's some mealworms over there. Go on. Yeah, go on. Go get the mealworms. Go get the mealworms. Butterfly said, hi, my bestie Court.
Huh? Don't leave leave garbage in here. When they're done, you gotta pick up the crap and throw
The
it in.
tray is coming with
I
me
put it-
again. I use my tray to get more stuff.
I know, but I put it in the
You know, I felt like
recycling.
an idiot planting the chia, but the chickens actually really like it, so whatever. I planted chicken food.
The chia?
Yeah.
I don't know if they eat it or just play with it.
I don't know, both. They've been eating it.
Did you make sure it doesn't kill them?
Yes.
You did.
Yes, it's safe.
Yeah, dump this. And you dump this.
It's healthy for us, too. People can eat it, too.
Oh. Wait,
Yeah.
I
You
got
don't,
this sand in there.
Oh.
I've been getting
where, in the box or just in
against
here?
the back wall.
Because this needs to be, you don't want to put more, it needs to be straight,
against
like
the back
cleaned
wall
out.
there, I don't want the shape, the
Oh,
end of the
okay.
metal.
I'm just saying it
exposed.
needs to be like cleaned in here, so I don't
I
want to
don't
dump.
want the end of the metal exposed. 'Cause
Yeah, I just didn't want to dump dirty sand, clean sand over the dirty stuff. It needs to be cleaned first.
Right,
Doesn't, kind of matters. Hold on. Yeah, we're trying to cover this up as much as we can.
Comet and ash.
Yeah.
Comet and ash come to me. This one here. Oh,
Miss
gosh.
Maple. Miss Maple.
But no, ash and
My
comet.
mom's got a chicken.
Yeah. Oh.
Juniper's like
What
terrified
did you
of
name
me.
this one?
Maple. Miss Maple.
No, maple is one of those.
No, that was Maple. That's Apple and Holly.
Yeah, maple.
Miss Maple.
Oh.
Apple, this one is everyone's favorite because she's silly. She's always coming to peck at me.
This one and the gray one of my
Yeah.
friends.
Miss Ash. That's Ash. That's Grammy's favorite. She is very
She's
calm.
easy to pick up.
Very calm. I've been trying to befriend Juniper still, the little one with the fluffy cheeks. She's like terrified.
That's been a while. It's not that good up in here. Every day you got to bring one bucket of sand. I've been doing it. It's heavy.
This is sweet Juniper, but this is sweet Juniper with the fluffy cheeks. Hi. Hey, careful. Careful, careful. Hi. Shh. You okay? Yeah? Here, you want to go up here? Whoop, there you go. Look, I put you on a perch. Oop, you get down. Okay. A big perch up here. Put a big perch. I don't know if they can reach that high. I think you need like a smaller perch first and then a bigger perch. Can you guys get up there? Willow kind of likes to go on big swinging perches. Let me put Willow up there. Willow likes to go up on big high perches. You like to swing on perches, usually. Hi. Can I get you? She says no. Yeah, that's my drink. I put it under the bush so it would stay somewhat cool. What?
You've got this plant like nearly pulled out of the ground.
In the middle of working on them.
Yeah, but you can't just do that. You're hurting.
I'm not hurting it yet. That's what you have to do to look at find the bugs. Oh my god. I got a lot of experience working on plants. Alright, I'm gonna put you up here. I guess she's okay. She wanted to just perch on me. She didn't want to go on the perch. She wanted to just perch on me. Oh, there you go. See, she's cooling off. Yeah, you dipped your feet in? Yeah, there you go. That's just for them to dip their feet in. Just shallow, because chickens can't swim, so you don't want anything that they can, like, drown in. But it's for them to dip their feet in and cool off a little bit. Marigold is better with the goats, yeah. Yeah, We tried over here a little bit. I thought Marigold stayed with the chickens. No, we tried to bring her over, and they were all fighting and stuff. Oh, Lou the chicken dude sent 100. Thank you, Lou. Thank you, chicken dude. Yeah, I'm going to fill up your food again. Hold on. All right. I do have to get back to work, guys. Enjoy your goodies. This is watermelon. They just get it all dirty and knock it over. Chickens need grit anyway, which is like pieces of sand, so. All right. Juniper, one day me and you are going to be friends. Hi. Ash really is like the sweetest. This is the sweetest, calmest chicken. Hi. You're just very calm. Very calm and sweet. Lavender Orpington. Hi. Yeah. Very calm little chicken. You pooped on my... There you go. Boop, 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 boop. A little scratch. There you go. Good chicken. Good chicken. Okay, I gotta get back to work, chickies. I'll bring you some, I'm taking your thing out so I can bring you some food in a little bit. They still have some, but they're getting low. Bring them some more food in a little bit. I took their scoop out so I can bring them food next time I go visit. Oh. But my chicken dude is live. He's got a cool white chicken. Oh, cool. What type of chicken is that? Like a leghorn? Foghorn leghorn? Oh, yeah, we have the garden, so. I think Marigold's up in the... There's Marigold. She's up in the bushes again. Yeah, she was up here. I put eggs around the plant, some eggshell, and she's up here eating the eggshell. Oh, now she's just eating the plant itself. Marigold. Hi. Hi, Marigold. There's Marigold. Fancy chicken. Don't cause too much trouble, Marigold. She panting too. I think it might be a fact chicken fur around the feet. Ivana said, what a beautiful garden. Chicken fur. Oh, she's so cute. Yeah, she's a cute little chick. Cute little hen. Cute little hen. Oh, hot. Just finished that already. She panting too. Look at her. Everyone's panting. I said the chickens have been panting. She's panting. Hot, huh, Marigold? I'm with you, girl. I'm with you, girly. I'm with you. It's hot. Okay. Oh, stepped on that. I need to step on that. No, this one has to get like up here so it doesn't get stepped on. Oh, okay. There's the scissors down here. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, Juniper, the little one I had picked up. She's kind of the one with the fluffy cheeks. She has feathery feet too. It's just different breeds. Different breeds got feathery feet. This one's fine. I think that was fine. Oh, this one has an egg on it. Let's kill that. there's one right there. Got it. Smushy, smush, smush. Just smush them in half with my nail. Oh. Are you going to the lake with Looney today? Yes. Yes, we do plan to go to the lake. It's the only place that I can take Looney that's, you know, where she can have fun and cool off. It's too hot during the day, so we go later in the daytime and take her to cool off. What time is it now? Oh, it's already 4. Oh, maybe like another half hour or so. I know it's starting to get late. There's one. It's starting to get late, huh? Oop, I fell. Didn't mean to do that. To look under the plants. Oh no, another one fell. I don't like when the eggs fall into the ground because they can still hatch and then they just climb back up. Well, I dropped at least one. I couldn't tell if the other one was one or not. Definitely dropped one. There's a bug. Cucumber beetle. Yeah, by 5 o'clock at the latest, we'll head to the lake. So half an hour or an hour, we'll go to the lake because I know Looney's going to want to go. It's just too hot for the poor dog to play anywhere else. Unless I wait till really late at night and take her out at like 8 o'clock when the sun's gone down. That's the only other time I can take her out. Ivana says, yay, yeah, I yay to the lake too. No paddle, because it's too late to paddle, but just a little playtime in the water, and I'll probably do my little swim, you know. Just a little paddle and a little swim. Sorry, not a paddle, a little play and a little swim with Miss Looney. Right, please. Water. Oh, there's another one, I think. A cup. This is just. Oh. The hay like sticks into my legs. Sticky, sticky, sticky. Zelda says, beautiful garden on such a warm day. Yes, it's very nice. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I love my garden. My garden is like my pride and joy. It's my baby. All my plant babies. Mother of plants. Behold my children. Behold all my children. Oops. No. Yes, beholding my children. It's the weird positions that mess up my ankle though. Oh, there's another 2 eggs sitting here on the side. Can I smush those? Let's get those. Smush. Smush. Well, I can't tell. I think that might be a bug. I think I got another little bug. It's so hard to tell. Yeah, that's one. It's smushy. Smushy smush. Ah. Yeah, so some of them are like just, oh, there's another one. See, some of them are just hatching, so you see them on the things trying to get in. Where is he? There he is. Oh, there's 2 of them. Oh no, that's just one. I don't want to lose them. There's my finger. I gotta... See him? See him? Right there. Get out of there. Do not go in my plant. Do not pass go. Do not collect.
Is there a lot?
No, there's some of them are just hatching. It's the thing.
There you go. Leave them over here first.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. And there's another one.
So all the eggs have been hatched.
Well, they're starting to. Some of them. There's another one. Oh, my freaking finger. Here it is.
It can totally kill your garden.
Smush. Naughty. Just got 2 that were right there trying to get into the plant. Hatched. Trying to get in. Make sure there's none that got in. There's a little hole right here. I don't know if it's what it just chewed or...
The squash and cover them.
Yep, there's one. There's a piece of it. I don't know if I got the whole thing. Hurts my ankle like that.
Cover them until they get pretty big like this.
Yeah, well, the problem is in the squash bugs come up from the soil and you can't get to them. You get the squash. Unless you can take the, there's like a piece. I think I like kind of chopped the first one in half. Yeah, so they're hatching right now and trying to get into my plants. They chew little holes. So that's what they do. Mother of plants said, behold all my children. Yep. My children, my little children. So yes, I just make sure they usually hatch in 2 so you can pull extras out. Hot, hot, hot. Hot, hot, hot. Okay. Okay. Go outside and see. Oh, my back doing this stuff. Definitely hurts my back. Hurts my back. Hurts my back. Yes, behold my plant babies. It's just a spider. More water on this. Fancy egg.
You get one that got in the stem?
Yeah, there was 2 I told you that were getting in the stem.
Oh, wow.
That's another one there.
Picks up some of the,
That's another one. Yeah, that's another one. Or a piece of one at least. Like pulling them out. Sometimes I only get a piece of it and then I get the other piece. Yeah, tonight.
Yeah, but you're not going to remember which stem has it.
You can literally see where I cut it. I get to spray everything anyway.
Yeah, but you get a little bottle, you spray it right then and there.
Well, I don't have a little bottle. I don't have it mixed. Oh. Well, buggies can survive somewhere else, not on my plants. Not on my plants. That's for sure. What is this? Hold on. For 100 eggs.
Well, they say they lay up to 250 eggs in 2 months. So they are still around. They're still
Yeah, here we go. Okay.
I've been weeding. I noticed there's not a lot of weeds.
You keep saying that. I weed too as I'm going, though.
I know, but I mean, I've been walking around like pulling as many weeds as I can, but there's a lot.
Yeah, you've been doing good. I'm just saying, I weed too. I weed as I go, like I just grab them.
In the morning, I do the cucumber beetles. It follows me around, you know.
Who? Marigold?
Yeah, if I walk over there, she'll follow me over here.
Yeah, she's a silly hen. Silly hen. Marigold's a silly hen, silly hen, silly hen. Right, I was trying to check on this to make sure you have to check this whole vine down all the way.
Ground flies, they bite.
Yeah, I know. There's flies that have been biting.
But they land on you and bite.
Yep, I've had them biting. There's another egg.
I don't know what they are, but they're like...
Nasty bee flies. Yeah, one of them's trying to get on me right now.
Bee flies?
I don't know, that's what I call them. They're bee flies because they come and bite you like bees. They come and bite like bees.
What is that?
Oh, there's an egg. fly on me. Get off. I don't have my hand. I'm trying to kill this egg. Fly keeps landing on me. I try to blow the fly off, but that one was holding on for dear life. Get off me, flies. Shoot fly, don't bother me. Shoot fly, don't bother me. Naughty flies. Fine, stick down a little more. Oops, that one came off. Didn't mean to take that one off, but whatever. Okay, I think this one's fine. Hot. Got this extra leaf here. Oh. Oh. Okay, looks pretty good. Bug. Oh. My scissor. Okay, I'll just try to fix these that are all like kind of hanging. Also looks like like it has something going on, possibly. Let me just check this.
Did you finish the purple cabbage, or is there any left?
I think there's some left in the fridge. I only had a little bit on my salad.
I was gonna make some of that chicken salad.
That'd be good.
I usually use the
Oh, yeah, that sounds good.
I have an appointment, so I gotta make it early. I gotta meet someone later in the day.
You have to just wait till the sun kind of perks these back up because they get all floppy. Oh, sweat's running into my glasses. Alright, I'll go look at the ones in the beds because I think I did most of these. And they're still laying, so I should double check them, but like there's one. I want to finish shooting and take Loon to the lake. Hot.
It's like 4:15.
Yeah.
Mars had a nice too, though. You know, sometimes you can go and just go for a quick swim.
Yeah, we're not going on the board or anything. Just a quick.
Boarding's a lot of work on your own.
Yeah.
I don't know how, when someone falls off, how she back up without tipping you over.
I just pull her by her. Her life jacket has a handle on it.
Yeah, but the thing doesn't like want to tip over.
Hold your weight steady and don't lean into where she is so you don't tip too far forward. Just gotta be careful. Just to be careful.
When you go to the beach, you usually go north or south.
What?
When you leave the beach, you go south towards the sandbar or north?
I go towards the sandbar because I like to look at the mountains.
You always go south.
I guess if that's what south is. I just go towards the mountains.
You do that way.
I go towards the mountains.
You know north and south. If you don't learn it, you shouldn't be on the water if you don't know north and south.
Well, I don't know which way is which on the water. I just know which way I'm going and which way I'm coming back. Left and right. Taking these lower leaves off. Just burn anything in there because there's not too many eggs, but I've been throwing bugs in there and I don't know if they were fully dead or what, so I don't want to release them back into the garden. All those bitey flies biting me through my shirt. Bitey fly, naughty bitey fly. Alright, let's go look in the garden bed for a little bit. Hold on, there was one more egg right here somewhere. Where's that? There it is. Get that little egg that was sitting there. dropped another one. Sometimes I drop them. Stupid egg. Ah! All right, we're gonna go up and examine the garden beds because I haven't done too much work up there. There's a skizzer. Yeah, the bucket, you gotta burn the whole thing.
Approximately how many eggs?
A lot of them are these little tiny ones, so I have no idea. I don't know, because I'm getting like one at a time. Not as many today.
3 or 50?
10, 20, I don't know.
That's all I'm looking for.
It's not under my thing. It's too hot. It's too hot. Back. Everyone was gone. I didn't know if it was frozen or if nobody was here, so, or both. Nobody was saying anything. Let me know if that's back. I tried to fix it. We're finishing up soon. We're getting the rest of the eggs off of these in the beds, just checking the beds out as much as we can. And then it's starting to get late, so we're going to take Loon to the lake. The loon of the lake. There's a couple eggs on this one. Oop. Just take this off. There's an egg. Smushy egg. And then get another one. And some, oh, gosh, I hate when they fall. Some of them, I try to get them off on my fingernail and they fall off my fingernail. It's annoying. I don't know.
What do you think if I sold this property and the lot and just bought a very small waterfront house?
You want a waterfront house?
Just one
You
little
can't
small.
garden much on a waterfront house, though. They don't have enough land usually to garden.
No, but you'd have...
And usually they're shady and tucked
No,
in the
it's about
water.
having the lake.
Yeah, the lake is nice.
But it's free down the street, too. Right?
Maybe when we're old and can't move anymore and garden. Grammy says, that's me.
You think your mother can do what I used to do?
I can barely do what I used to do, so I don't think you can.
My arms have like nerve pain. I don't know why now. I think I've been pulling out. I put the weed killer down, but then I had to pull the clover with
Japanese beetle.
pulling it every morning in my hand. I think it's just that same muscle.
Hold on. It's a Japanese beetle for the chickens.
Oh, where's my marigold?
She was here again, and then I don't know where she went.
Marigold.
She was over here, and then she ran away again.
She goes down there and hides in the shade in the garden.
Are we back, guys? You never let me know if we're back. There we go. Yeah, let me know if we're back. You gotta let me know, or I don't know.
In the afternoon, and I couldn't find her. I started calling, and then she came out of the garden. She kind of just hunkered down underneath some bushes. Usually if I walk around, then she'll come out and start following me. But she definitely returns home.
Yeah, she's doing good, because they say guinea hens don't do that sometimes.
Well, she goes home.
Yeah, it's good that she does. I think she likes her goat friends.
The goats, and then she comes back.
Yeah, I said I think she likes her goat friends.
Well, I honestly think they protect her. Like, I noticed they sit by the door at night. I don't think a fox would have a chance going into that coop, that building.
Well, they're not gonna bother
Because
with
you
a
got
goat.
two goats
A
that would
fox
charge
ain't
it.
bothering with a goat. Coyote, yes. Fox, no. I don't know. I hope it came back. Trying to just get these little eggs that are on here. Yeah, these are little like pumpkins or summer squash or something. Yeah, they're definitely laying all the way up this stem here. One, two. Are we back, guys? Y'all never let me know if we're back. All messages, maybe? Yeah, you guys gotta let me know if I'm actually back. People are in here now. No, I keep trying to refresh it because I don't know if I'm back yet. Nobody told me. So yeah, we're trying to just get some, there's two. These little eggs off the stems. And then we'll go to the lake soon with Looney. Because Looney's waiting patiently for the lake. She's being such a good girl. If I don't take her to the lake, she's gonna get mad though. She's gonna say, Mommy, you said you'd take me to the lake and you didn't. I wanna go now. Smush, smushy, smush, smush. There's two more up on this flower. It's sitting right on the flower there. Still getting these tiny little eggs here. So annoying. I am hoping that this helps though and cuts off on the amount that I have to dig out of the plants later. Because I am getting quite a bit. Oh, there's another squash bug down here. Let's get him. He's hiding over here. Where's that tray? Let me get the tray. Squash bug tray. Where are you? You're hiding over here somewhere. There you are. There he is. Squash bug. Squashy squash, the squash bug. And then we bring those to the chickens. Chickens like squash bugs to eat. Yeah, and those are going to go to the chickens to eat in a bit. Hi, Troy. How are you? I guess hopefully the stream's on if people are saying hi. It was frozen and then nobody, I tried to fix it and nobody was telling me if I fixed it or not. So hopefully we're back. Hold on. We're just, yeah, doing some garden work here. Getting little eggs off my plants. Let me do this over the tray. That way if I lose it, it goes in the tray. Hold on. Keep dropping them. It's really annoying. There we go. Okay. Just had to do that over the tray. Triple fan day. Yeah, it's hot, so got my fans and an ice pack on my head. Very hot. But we're gonna head down to the lake in a little bit. Now the doggy wants to go to the lake. How's everybody doing today? Everyone having a lovely day? Towels? Okay.
Yeah, I wash them, dry them, and hang them on.
Lakes. Okay. Oh, there's a, hold on. Hold on, there's a bug here. Gotcha. These cucumber beetles. Keep trying to get away. Yeah, it's been a hot day today. At least it's not as humid though, so it's made it a little easier to deal with. Oh, I wish I could just go to the lake though. Like I'm definitely getting to be like, I want to go now. I'm definitely on lake time right now. This. Okay. Yeah, just looking under here. You gotta check around the whole vine here. So this is a vine. You gotta check all the way down the vine for eggs. On all sides. There's one. You can see that right there. A little dot. That's a bug egg. So we just pick it off with my fingernail. And then I smush it. With my finger. The stem. Can't see as much down there. I think that's one there. I can't tell. I have to take it off before I can see. No, it's nothing. Sometimes it like looks like something, but it's just dirt. Oh. So yeah, we're just looking all the way up the stems. Looking for the bug eggs. Oh, there's a few on this one over here. This is like kind of in the way. See, this is what I was trying to tell my mom, is these plants that she planted are like just kind of, they're just in the way of everything. These are sticking together and like choking out this broccoli plant. Choking out the broccoli. It's literally, I'll move this aside this way and this aside this way and leave room for this poor little broccoli plant to get some energy. Probably like stake these two broccoli plants up so they're not dying. It's getting real stringy. Gotta stake those. Hi bowlers. Michaela, how are you? Just doing some gardening, working in the garden, getting all the bugs out of my plants so that I can go to the lake soon. There's another one. I don't know why it's on the back of the leaf. Usually these ones are laid on the stem, but there's one on the back of the leaf. You having a good day today? Go. Hold on. There's another one. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm like in the plants. You're okay. Good to hear. Good to hear you're doing okay. Hold on. A couple on this. A couple eggs on these. Oh, I hate when they fall. I don't know where it went. I was in the middle of smushing them. Hope I smushed them all the way. Oh. I had a rough couple days. The past couple days I was not feeling good, but today's better. I had stuff I thought I was going to talk about, and then I forgot what it was, so I don't remember. I had a plan of stuff to talk about, but yeah, then I forgot. Butterfly. Okay, we're not going to do that. Okay, remove, hide, bye. Thank you, Jamie. Welcome in, Smiley. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you, thank you, Smiley. I don't know why people do that. The only bully is people that come in telling other people that are saying other people are bullies. That's the only bullying I see, is someone coming in saying that other people are bullies. That's literally bullying behavior, to come in and start yelling about someone else being a bully, so when that person's not doing anything. Oh my god. That's not your... Is it, Smiley? Oh, man. This fell. Fuck. The top of this plant fell off. This needs to get staked. Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. That's not your sister, is that? You should go check on your sister. Make sure that wasn't her. I guess I'll find out later. I don't think Leia's still around. The only other person that would do that is Leia. That's the only other person who used to do that. Yeah. No, she went outside. Okay. Does she have her phone? Is she outside with her phone? Yeah, the only other person I can think of is Leia that does that. Okay, I think I got most of them off this one. Examining all of my plants. They said you're a bully. Bullying you by saying you're a bully when you're not doing anything. At least not that I know of. We just kicked him out very quickly. It's either Christine or Leia. Better not be Christine. Better not be doing that shit again. There we go. Buggy eggs. Smiley, does Christine? Yeah, that's what I was going to ask, if she have her phone with her. I suspected it was Christine earlier. Brand new account. Earlier. Oh, was that same account in someone else's stream, like an MJ stream? First time I've seen that account, so that's the first time I've seen that account. I just want peace in my live streams. Like, can any of my streams just go by with just like complete peace? Nobody like trying to start shit. It's like so obnoxious. So obnoxious. In here, then your live needed refreshing. Oh, they were in here earlier. Maybe I didn't see it because my live was messed up. Sometimes YouTube doesn't give me like the full chat. Plus, if you got pretty quickly, then I might not have seen it. Ooh, yeah. See, something is eating this. We've got ants in here. Look at this. We've got ants eating the bed. All sawdust falling out of here. Carpenter ants or something eating this. That's not good. I blocked it. Oh, that person was subscribed to me also. I just checked and I blocked it. Might be your sister. It's either Leia or your sister. It's the only two people that do that kind of stuff. I sure hope it's not your sister. I really was hoping she would try to do better. So I'm not going to accuse her anyone right off the bat, but I'm just saying I really hope it's not. Okay. Yeah? What? Yeah, I see her. Okay. Country, welcome in. Country says, good evening, Ari. Good evening, Country. think that's pretty good. What? In Marigold? Yeah, she's been doing really good with Marigold. I let her right out on the porch when Marigold's out foraging. She doesn't, Marigold walks not like directly in front of her, but you know, in front of her at a distance, and it doesn't key her up or anything. Right, yeah, here's some more little eggies. Eggies. Kill those eggies. So yeah, we're finishing up the garden soon, and then we're going to take a quick break and go down to the lake. I'm very excited for that part of my evening. Jamie said, I believe it's her. She said the same thing in MJ's live. She's supposed to be your good friend. Yeah, but totally disrespects your livelihood. I would never allow that. There's no excuse. Yeah, and I was like almost considering letting her come back in, but if she's going to act like that, like with ground rules, we were going to talk about setting ground rules, but if she's going to keep doing that, then she's obviously not going to follow the rules, so. She's just really not good at YouTube and being social with multiple people, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what people's problem is when they do that kind of stuff. As I said, I've been trying to like do research and figure out like how autism affects people's behavior in certain things, because like I'm not on the same level. I'm on a higher function level, so like I don't act out as if I'm a toddler anymore. I'm like, I act like an adult, or at least I try most of the time. I try to act like an adult, but her way of thinking sometimes is just still very toddler. It's like a toddler throwing a tantrum. And I've never had kids. I didn't want kids. I don't have kids. I don't want kids. There's a reason I didn't have kids, because I don't want to have to deal with that kind of stuff. Just blocked her main channel again. Yeah. Like I said, I was considering putting some ground rules and talking to her about it and trying to figure out a way that she could come back, because I do feel bad, but can't have someone like doing that kind of stuff on my YouTube channel. We're all here to just enjoy ourselves and have fun. And I'm here to try to have it be somewhat of a job. You know, Butterfly knows how it is. You don't really make much money, but a little something, you know. Gosh, some of them just keep falling. When I do that, it breaks it. Drop some of the eggs. Yeah, I don't want to jump to, I hate jumping to accusing people, but it's like so obvious sometimes. Her behavior can be pretty obvious. It's either her or Leia. And like kind of leaning towards one. I haven't seen Leia in forever, so I kind of know who I'm leaning towards. It just makes me sad that she keeps doing that to herself. Because she's the only one really having to deal with the consequences of it. She's going to be the one left without friends if she acts like that. So she's really just destroying herself. I block it so quick. I don't deal with that. I block it so quick that it doesn't really affect me, but when people come in and do that, it gets blocked. My channel, big, but I don't make what people think. Yeah. Ari's the only one I watch anymore in the evenings. She doesn't care about anyone, even you all. She cares. Well, she's very selfish. I think she does care in her own way, but she's very, very selfish. And that was what we've had to talk about, like, a lot lately. And honestly, like, I don't have the energy to, like, have a lesson, give lessons in empathy every day. I have my own life and stuff that I do. I can't spend 3 hours every day trying to teach someone how to be empathetic and less selfish. You either gotta, like, I can tell you what you did wrong, and you gotta either figure out how to do right or not, but you can care about people. You give someone all the care in the world, but it's up to them to change. I do think it's unfair to say she doesn't care about me. She cares, it's just in a... She's not capable of the same level of empathy as we are. I think she can be if she tries a little harder, but she's just not even trying. It's all about me, 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 and what I want. I don't want drama with people. I don't want people coming in here and starting drama with people. I've said it a million times. I don't know how many ways I can say it. If people can't come in here and act like adults, they can't be in here. And act like adults isn't like you don't have to be like the most adult person. It's just like give everybody like a baseline level of respect to the people that you're with. The people that you share a space with, you should give a baseline level of respect to others. And if you want to consider them friends, you got to give them a little bit more than that. Okay. Some more little eggy eggs up here. Alright, there's one. Just getting the little eggs off of here. I just have to smush them. 2. There's 4 on here. Three. Disrespect and liars I despise. Yes. I think everyone lies here and there, but when it's constant is when it becomes a problem. Like pathological liars. I think everyone lies a little bit here and there. We've all done a few white lies, but I think I saw another one of those red moths zooming around, but I don't know where he went. Like zoomed behind me. Well, let me put this in the... Where'd that little tray go? Where did the tray go? Where did the tray go? Oh, here it is. Little tray of my bugs for the chickens. Another cucumber beetle. I've never dealt with a thief myself, but I'm sure I wouldn't like it. Yeah, well, I used to steal when I was younger. That's like my addiction stuff. It's definitely not a good trait, that's for sure. What? I don't know. I've had my head in the plants. I don't know what Marigold's up to. I don't know where Marigold is. I got my head in plants. Right. Miss Marigold! I think that's good. Oh, let me lift the leaf off. All right. Let's see. Oh, yep, there's another. Oh, is that it? No, that's not. Thought it was. Oh, there's a ton on this one. There's a ton of eggs on this one. There's like all the way up the stem of this. Right, one. Get these. The garden looks like it's coming along great from what I can see. Thanks, Simon. Yeah, it really is. It's doing very well. We're in the middle of getting bug eggs off the plant so that they don't hatch. Some of them have already hatched, but we're still, I think, pretty ahead of it. There's a few starting to hatch, but we're going to get them before they hatch and eat all my plants. We just got to stay ahead of it. Keep working towards killing the bugs. It's just like a never-ending battle, so it's like sometimes I want to quit and then it's just I keep finding more and more. I'm like, no! There's one. Smush, smush, smush. This one I have to pinch. Any more? Oh, there's two more. Yeah, there's like a ton on this one. Okay, good. I think that's good. She's gonna burn all this leaves anyway.
Marigold in.
Marigold's in? Alright, I'm gonna go to the lake in a minute, so. Yeah, we're leaving in a second.
I'll take care of that tomorrow.
I would stake up these two. I'm trying to get the stuff away from them. Stake up these two broccolis. And probably that one too. Just all of them because the stuff is dragging it down. These squashies are dragging the broccoli down. Oh, there's one way down at the base there. Or a couple. That's what we don't want. What is angel dust? 7 dust for the bugs. What's angel dust? I don't think that's what we put on the plants. That's not what we put on the plants. What is angel dust, like PCP? I think that's the street name for PCP. 2, 3. Oh, there's another one. 4. Lift this up. Lifting up this vine. Just check the vine for eggs. I think that's good. Oh, there's that one hitting on the leaf there. Almost missed that one. So hard when they're on the bud. I don't want to knock the buds off. Oh, okay. Oh, that one. That one was hard. It was sitting on the bud. Just don't want to knock the buds off. There we go. Alright, I will check the cucumbers tomorrow, I think. These are mostly good. They lay a little bit on the cucumbers, but really not as much. They prefer the cucumber leaves are like, or the stalks are like a lot thicker. They prefer the softer ones. Maybe it's just easier for the bugs to chew through it for their babies. Like there's a few here on the cucumbers, like there's one. There's one, but they do prefer, they seem to prefer the squash. So, a couple on there. Bugs on me. You don't have to meet bug. These gotta like flop over the sides here. I may need a nap. Jamie said, LOL, I barely slept last night. I may be getting delirious. Oh no, when this hippie I make dumb comments. It's fun. Oh, I like kind of being a little, as long as I'm not like grumpy, sleepy, it is fun being a little delirious. A little delirious from lack of sleep. Me and my friends, when we were young, we used to stay up for like 48 to 72 hours on purpose just to get like a weird, goofy, giggly high. That's what teenagers who we didn't do drugs back then do. We just stayed up late to get high. This gives you like a little giggle, a giggle fest. Alright. That is good. Pretty much done with this bed. These all have to like get just draped over this gently. I just gotta do the next bed. But I'm not doing that today. I'm just finishing this one and then we're going. Okay. Oh, there's another one down there. Stop. Just popping these little eggs. I moved all your cucumbers and stuff forward if you want to try to string up another day. I pulled them all forward so they can drape because otherwise they're gonna weed out everything else. See, these are all like cucumbers and stuff. But if you don't pull them forward, they're gonna take over all of this stuff. So you gotta drape them forward and get some string and stake them. This too. This is a pumpkin, something like that. Pumpkin or butternut squash, something to that effect. But it needs to get strung up. So I just pulled them all forward for now. Those ones I pulled that way. Otherwise, it'll take over this stuff. And I'm trying to give our peppers some room to grow because they're not doing so hot. These peppers. This same thing over here. Gotta like move this over somehow. But this bed, there's only a few. And then there's the cucumbers in the front. So we'll do that one tomorrow. Let's go run these bugs over to the chickens. It says I'm in my late 30s now, and I'm in bed by 11. I'm in my late 30s as well. But as a teen and through most of my 20s, I'd stay up until 3. Couldn't do that now because without 10 hours of sleep, I'm not fun to be around. I stay up late, but then I just sleep late. Not all the time, but a lot. There you go. There you go. Yeah, get your bugs. Get your bugs. Get your bugs. Alright, guys. I'm going to get going so I can go in and go pee and get my stuff, and then I'll start up a new stream for the lake. If that sounds good. Look how beautiful the garden is looking today. Jamie said, I love it. Other people might find it annoying, though I would at least. Yeah, the garden's looking beautiful, so we're doing really good. Like I said, the only thing I'm a little bummed about is the peppers, but it's just my mom didn't put them in the right place. I tried to tell her, but she didn't want to realizes now, so it ain't the end of the world. Everything else is doing wonderfully. It's just, like I said, everything else is doing so good that it's blocking the peppers out because the peppers are not in a good spot. And it's too late to move them. If you try to move them, they'll just spend the next 3 weeks rooting instead of growing fruit. So best I can do is try to keep everything else away from them and prune them back as much as I can. But yeah, I'm gonna go get Looney ready for the lake, and I'll see you guys later. Hi, Looney, you wanna go to the lake? All right, Mama's gonna go get cleaned up, and then we'll go take you. Hi, everybody. Hi. We'll start a new stream in 10-15 minutes. Bye, guys.